afternoon and welcome to the Wattics Energy Learning Community. My name is Amy Ryan, coming to you from the MX Energy Management Show, and today I have with me Rachel Ward, who is the Sustainability Manager at London Metropolitan University. Welcome, Rachel. You took part in a panel discussion earlier today and basically discussing the role of universities in the energy management sector. Can you perhaps tell me what the university's approach is to sustainability and how do they carry that out?
So at a university, sustainability covers such a wide range of different topics. You know, we're looking at energy, but waste and student engagement. The main thing that kind of drives what we're doing in terms of sustainability is our sustainability strategy. So that sets out annual targets of what we need to do in all these different areas, but it is a wide-ranging job.
Are there any specific goals or targets that you're working towards at the moment in terms of energy reduction or carbon emissions?
So we have a carbon management plan in place until 2020, which sets a carbon reduction for Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions of 50%. We've actually exceeded this target and we've reduced our carbon emissions by 56%. So this year that we're looking at redoing our carbon management plan and setting a more taxing target for 2020.
And just in terms of external partnerships, what role does external partnerships play in your overall energy management strategy and sustainability strategy?
We work really closely with the contractors that we have on site. So our maintenance contractors, they have energy engineers who are trained up to spot energy saving opportunities. So we have 3 different campuses. So we have engineers that work on all of these. They're really great. They essentially act as an energy spy. So they're on site when I'm not, sort of overnight and at the weekends. So they tell me ideas of projects that we can do to save energy. We also work with our cleaning contractors to make sure that lights aren't turned on when they come in at 6 o'clock, because most of the staff aren't on site until 9. And also with our catering contractors, as we've recently achieved fair trade status. So working with them to look at the different supplies that we use at site.
How important do you think the role of universities are in terms of, towards innovation, or kind of the role of universities in innovation in the energy management sector?
I think universities have got a big role to play in energy reduction, not only because we're massive sites with large carbon footprints, but because we're bringing through students that are going to be sort of the future energy managers of the next coming of years. One of the things that we're doing at the university is we've started up a Masters in Corporate Social Responsibility and Sustainability, which is going to be a really practical course, because quite often you get taught things that aren't that useful when you go into your job. So this focuses on the areas that I found to be really difficult, so things like behaviour change, creating business justifications for projects. And then as part of this, we'll bring in speakers from industry so that they can share their experiences with students to help create the future sustainability and energy managers of the future. Also, some of the projects that our students are working on are groundbreaking. We've got food scientists who are looking at creating a vegan jelly that's made out of windfall fruit that would normally go to waste. So these ideas are essential in solving some of our problems.
Do you think maybe that universities are maybe in a better position in terms of kind of becoming a testing ground for new technologies or trialling new technologies in sustainability?
I think new technologies at universities can be quite problematic because as organisations we're quite risk adverse, so it's difficult to sort of sell things to our board of governors unless you've got the evidence behind that they actually work. So we always want to see examples of other universities where the technology has worked, but we're trying to get away from that at the moment. So one of the projects we're looking at the moment is creating a new heating system for our new campus. So we're looking at air source heat pumps and a boiler combination, which hasn't been done in the UK. It's mainly done in the likes of Sweden. So using that technology could be quite groundbreaking here.
How does one go about kind of fostering a culture of sustainability within a university? I mean, it is traditionally quite difficult perhaps to kind of get the buy-in from top management and the board. How do you as the sustainability manager go about kind of making your priorities the priorities of those higher up?
I'm quite lucky at London Metropolitan University because I have got the buy-in from senior management. I think the things that we've done that's helped that is creating strong business justifications for what we're implementing. and also proving that we're improving the student experience when students are on site. One of the things that's helped raise the profile of what we do is we've won quite a few awards for our carbon reduction. So this means that senior management take more notice of what we're doing and try and help promote it. But in terms of awareness, that's one of the biggest problems at universities and other organisations. And we've got 2 intakes of students every year, so it's not like we could do one event and everybody learn about our recycling scheme or anything like that. So we need to have a continuous programme of awareness throughout the year, which is quite time consuming, but it can be incredibly rewarding when you see how much students are enjoying the events. We've found that the best way to get students involved is to make sure the events are fun. We do a lot of things like lighting replacements, boiler replacements, but students aren't interested in that. But as soon as we got beehives on site, they loved that. So that creates a sustainability message, and we tell them about other things that we're doing as part of that.
Charles, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and your insight, and it's great to hear what's going on at the London Metropolitan University, and all the best in the future endeavours and your journey onto sustainability. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Okay.